Well, it's obviously a tremendous day for the WKU football program, but I think also our entire university and the Bowling Green community. And we'd like to thank the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl for the invitation that we proudly accept. Certainly would like to thank Conference USA and Britton Banowski, who was very transparent throughout the entire process over the last couple of weeks. So we always knew where we stood and really as much as you can know when these things are going on, and that was very helpful. And certainly the conference's 5 bowl tie-ins and the stipulation that all 7 win teams get placed before 6 win teams, which is the fairest way to do things, and not all leagues do it that way, but I think it's the right way to do it, and certainly that was helpful for us. And so I thank the conference. I certainly thank the Bahamas Bowl for the opportunity that we have, and I especially want to thank our head coach here, Jeff and his staff, and our players. When we were 3-5 after that Louisiana Tech game, I don't know how many people really still believed in this football team, but to Jeff and his staff's credit, they kept coaching, and to our players' credit, they kept working, and as a result, rolled off 3 straight big home wins, and then obviously we had the historic win at Marshall last week, and as a result of that, we live to play another day. We have another game. They deserve it, and I'm very, very happy for them.
Thank you, Todd. It's definitely a great day to be a Hilltopper. We're extremely excited to be going bowling. We're definitely thankful for Conference USA and the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl, and we're looking forward for this next challenge. I know our players are extremely happy. It's something we've worked hard for. We're excited to get down there and play a game, and I know our families and all the fans are excited for us as well. But it is definitely a great day, and I know our players will be ready. We'll definitely be ready for the challenge, and we're looking forward to playing a Central Michigan team that has the same record as us. Very good football team. They have a great win under their belt in beating Northern Illinois 34-17, which that team won the MAC. I know just a little bit about them so far, but they finished #1 in the conference in total defense, so it'll be a great challenge for our offense to see how we match up. And they have a pretty good quarterback and running back as well. So we think it's a great matchup. I know some of our players will be excited to get back and play Central Michigan as well, but it is a great day, and we're excited to get down there and play this bowl game. Questions?
The timing of the announcement, Todd, are there any exemptions that can be made for fans that may not have a passport that want to get down to watch the game?
Yeah, that's going to be the biggest challenge, and that's something that we have been working on the last couple weeks because we knew this was a possibility. There really aren't, you have to have a passport, obviously, and we'll have some information in terms of where you can go, websites that people can go to get that, but that will be a hurdle, unfortunately.
Coach, you ever been to the Bahamas?
Actually, I have. Me and my family normally, I have a 10-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter, so we've gone on the Disney cruise a few times, and it ports there, and we've gotten off and went to Atlantis and enjoyed that for a little bit. But we're excited to be down there. It's definitely a great place that people go vacation, and now we get a chance to play a football game down there, and I know our players and will love to get down there.
Coach, give us your schedule for the week coming up when you guys start practicing and start preparing.
Well, we had a temporarily tentative schedule set up, depending on going to one of the probable 4 bowls that were talked about, and I think we're pretty much going to be right on schedule. We will. Our guys are taking finals this week. They'll continue to lift weights and work out. We'll have some voluntary throwing sessions on the field Monday and Wednesday, and then Thursday we'll start back up practice, and we'll practice Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we'll get back at it again the next week, and then I believe leave on the following Saturday to go down and play the bowl.
The guys who were here in 2012 who played Central Michigan, when they heard the news, how excited were they to get one more shot?
Well, they're extremely excited. I know that they've put in a lot of hard work to get to this bowl game, to reel off the last 4 victories and to finish on a high note like that is definitely rewarding. So I think our players do feel confident and feel good about themselves, and now it's time to go back to work. And we know that on any given day, any team can win. So this is a great challenge for us. This is a team that beat us in the bowl game a couple years ago. So I know our players that have been here are looking forward to showing how far we've come since then. But it'll definitely be a challenge for us. And but we're happy to just play another game and to play it in a setting like this against a good, solid football team is going to be fun for our guys.
Can you tell us maybe more about the passport issues with the team itself and kind of what the process was and making sure all those guys had one?
Well, we really, Chad, just started that a couple weeks ago. You know, the conference told us that we were one of the teams that were in line to possibly be in the Bahamas Bowl, and you really can't wait until 10 days out or 2 weeks out to do all that. So we started a lot of that. That process is well along. And certainly people who have passports will be able to get there. Those who don't, there are some ways that you can get them and have it expedited. It'll be something new, you know, for our fans, new really for anybody's fans. It's my understanding this is the first college football game played outside the United States since I believe 2010. So it'll be kind of a new experience for everybody, and it's just something that we'll have to work through.
Todd, when did you know that it was going to be the Bahamas Bowl and go through a little bit of process of accepting that game?
Well, officially we got the call a couple hours ago, you know, after the 12 teams were announced that were going up into the contract bowls. You know, we knew all week long that we were in a bowl, and knew it would be in all likelihood Hawaii, Bahamas, or Boca Raton. There were different scenarios for each of those three, and as we followed the games yesterday, you know, then knew it was really going to be Hawaii and the Bahamas, and Bahamas became the most likely one, but there were still some other dominoes that had to fall today. So while we had a pretty good idea, you know, it's what, 3:30 now. It was probably about 2:15, I guess, when we got the formal invite. So we're certainly excited to have it, you know, and I'm really, again, proud of Jeff and our staff and really our whole program. You know, if you think back to going into the 2011 season, you know, we'd gone through a 3-year period where we were 4-32 as a program, and now we're one of only 29 programs in the nation that's had 7 or more wins each of the last 4 years. So we've come a long way in a short period of time, and Coach Brohm's leadership is a big reason why we're able to keep that streak going.
Coach Brohm, what kind of effect is being bowl eligible for 4 straight years and finally being announced together in this bowl? What kind of effect does that have on us?
Well, it's definitely a huge plus, and I think the momentum we gained the last part of the season, definitely the last game against Marshall was huge for us. It's definitely, when you've gone out recruiting this past week, the buzz is out there. You know, our coaches are being talked to a lot, especially about the last game. There's a lot of excitement around the program. We think this is a great place. You know, we have great leadership here. We have a great fan support. We have a great town that enjoys college football. I know our players are excited to come to work every day and to continue to improve and get better. The fact that we're in Conference USA has been huge for us. It's going to be stiff competition every week, and that's really what you ask for as a college player, is to play against the best each and every week. And I know going into next year, our non-conference schedule is really good. So our players are excited about it. It's a chance to prove how far we've come and continue to build upon that. But I know from a recruiting standpoint, it's been great.
You know, he touched on the non-conference schedule. You know, again, if you think back in 2011, we were 7-1 and we came in second in the Sun Belt, but we went 0-4 in non-conference play, and that really hurt us. And I think this year, you know, we went 3-1 in non-conference play, and all 4 of those games were against FBS teams. We did not play a 1AA, and certainly to go 3-1 against that type of non-conference schedule ultimately proved very big for us.
Todd, you said that there were about 3 different options. Did you have to contact the bowls to put together a packet and say, hey, choose us, or was it more so waiting for the bowl to come to the weekend?
No, the way it works is the conference is very involved in the process and certainly defers to an extent to the bowls and also to TV. And you know, you're really you're involved in the process, but those components are ultimately what determines who goes where.
Coach, how do you kind of balance making sure that guys have fun, kind of enjoy the fact that they're getting to play a bowl, but also focus and make sure that you guys go out and get the win?
Well, I think we've done a pretty good job of that as we've played this year. You know, at one point we were sitting at 3-5, and you know, our players could have shut it down a little bit, but we try to make every practice fun, and we want our guys to enjoy playing the game. That's what it's all about. We want them to understand that you can work as hard as you can and have fun doing it. And I think our guys do that. They come to work every day. They practice hard. They enjoy winning. It means a lot to them. They enjoy being themselves out there a little bit too, where they can have a little personality and enjoy, you know, having fun with it, so to speak. And I know, you know, we want to go down there. We want to enjoy it. That's what it's all about. They earn their right to come and play in this bowl game. But definitely we'll understand that, you know, our number one goal is to win the game. And it's important to win the game. It's important to end the season on a high note. It's important to see how far our team has come, and we'll definitely do everything we can to do that.